Hello, and welcome to A More Excellent Way. I hope you've already seen the video, The Three Possibilities. This video, Practicing Prescriptions, builds on that video, which introduced you to the concept that if you can't do something, there are only three possibilities. You can't do it, you haven't done it long enough, and you haven't done it the right way. I'd like to talk with you about prescriptions and how you can use the idea of prescriptions to help guide your practicing. I'm sure you all have had a prescription at one time or another. I'm going to talk about a common prescription, that of an antibiotic for, let's say, strep throat. So I have strep throat, I go to the doctor, I get a prescription for what? Penicillin. How much? X number of milligrams. How often, how long? 3 times a day for 10 days until the pills are used up. Every piece of music we practice has a prescription. What to do with it? How much and how long? So let's say I get this prescription for 30 penicillin pills and I want to get much better quickly. I've got an important concert coming up, so I say, you know what, I'm going to take 15 pills today and 15 pills tomorrow. That should do really well for me, right? No, not really. Let's say I want to stay healthy all month because I'm training for a marathon or something like that. And so I said, instead of taking 3 pills a day, I'll take 1 pill a day and make this cure last for 30 days. That probably won't work too well either. And as I tell you those possibilities, you're probably laughing at me. But we do the same thing with practicing sometimes. We have a prescription for how long something should take and how much of it to do, and we just practice it however much we feel like doing. So some things get fixed really quickly, and it would be pointless to spend more time on those. And some things take a long time, and we shouldn't get discouraged after practicing them for 2 or 3 days. So let me give you some examples. If you have a passage that's got a lot of 16th notes and maybe some irregular note patterns in that, you might do a lot of rhythm practice, a lot of bowing practice, slurred, reverse bowing, that kind of stuff, for 10 or 15 minutes a day for a week or 2. And that problem should be solved. If you're spending 30 minutes on that problem, you're wasting your time. Or if you only practice it for 2 days, you're actually wasting your time. So a passage like that needs 10 to 20 minutes, depending on the length of the passage, per day for 1 to 2 weeks, depending on the complexity of the passage. That's how that passage works. Let's say you're working on double stops. Maybe you want to start out with a very small amount of double stops because you don't want to hurt your hand. You want to stretch your hand. So you might start out with 2 minutes a day and amplify that by 15 minutes a week. 15 seconds a week. So 2 minutes the first week, 2 minutes and 15 seconds the second week, and so on, until you're up to 4 or 5 minutes, or getting up to 10 minutes or something like that. This double stop practice could continue for months or years, and you should start to see some kind of improvement after a couple months. But maybe your goal of playing beautiful scales, 8 per bow or something like that with octaves, might be a 6 to 18 month project. So it's very good to develop a practicing prescription for yourself. And I hope you use that with the idea, combined with the idea that if you can't do something, there are only 3 possibilities. You can't do it, haven't done it long enough, or haven't done it the right way. That you combine those possibilities to really self-prescribe for your practicing. And if you're not good at that yet, ask your teacher, how long should I practice this per day? And when will this get better? These are things that you'll learn with experience, and you'll be able to, as you gain experience, prescribe better and better prescriptions for your practicing and get more and more done in each session. Thanks so much. I hope this helps you. Take care.